Guess what I'm doing? Welding. Back to work. When I weld the legs on, I need everything to be solid. So what I'm doing is your hoops that you guys slide together and weld right here, I'm gonna weld them temporarily right now so I have a solid hoop. And then as soon as I get the legs fitted with the feet on them, I can do it all off of one generic bar, but I want every single one to be fit right. So I'm gonna individually fit every single bar. So I'm gonna weld these together so it's a solid partial hoop. Then I'm gonna slip the legs in, weld the feet on, and then I'll cut the 3 welds exactly so that when you're putting them back together, you know what the exact flat made it is. And I made this big level deck, so everything I lay on it is level and flat. And if you look right here, you see my marks all line up. So I took a chisel and I marked 3 spots on each bar, and if you line them up, then you have a perfect flat surface. So that's where we are. Now I work. Peace. So you start with this. Put the bars in place. The feet will already be welded on. Put the bars in place, and you loop your rope right here. And where I've been looping it is right under the seatbelt hole. I'll talk to you about that later. I actually don't want to make this flush. I want to build this up a little bit, but I'll talk to you guys about that. So you put your rope through here, and then you twist it up, and you make sure your rod is long enough that when you twist it, you can actually use the back of the bar as a stop on pressure, or the front of the bar, depending on which way you wind it. You can also see that the feet are exploded wide right now. So I haven't cocked them in, so they're not loaded. They're actually pretty tight right now, but they're not loaded in as they are when you bolt them in. Okay, I'm going to try to show you guys the bar coming in as I wind it. I don't know if you can see, but each crank brings it in about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm bringing it into, 55 inches is the midpoint of the legs from each other. Here's my rope, and it's fully loaded. Like, you could shoot an arrow from it. So, here's my rod that's keeping it tight, and by cranking it up that much, you can see the leg pulled right in to, well, almost the 55-inch mark. So that's how you do it. Just be very careful, because the power of this rope right now, it's explosive. It could really hurt you if it went off. So just be careful loading it so the legs come in. But the loaded bar gives you a lot more protection later. So that's why I built them this way on purpose. So when they're installed, they're loaded and active, and the middle is even stronger. So there you are. This bar is GotScout 2, GS2, and Lauren, that's your bar. So this is Lauren's bar. So everyone has their own bar, and every single bar I'm fitting individually. So you have no questions that these things will fit perfect. All right. All right, so the way I do this is I have a digital level right here. I'm zeroing it out. So I have 0 degrees there. And then I come to the bar. And I've been going about 1 degree forward. The legs are tapered, so that changes me a little bit too. Got the center mark on the bar, so that's where the hoop fits, and that should bring me into right there. And exactly, foot's there, set, centered, and I'm at 1 degree forward. I also have been marking every single one, so I can match left side and right side. So 0 degrees slash 1 degree forward. Whatever that little difference is, whether it's 1 degree or a ½ degree, I match it on both sides. So unless your Scout is warped, which is possible, everything should be level and straight. So that's there. Here. I have lines here so you can match the bar. It's exact. 0, 0, 0, 1 degree. Cool, that's good. So, boom. I don't move anything. And I have a storm coming down on me. Yeah, 1 degree perfect. Yep, 1 degree. So that's locked in. Okay, 1 degree exactly. Alright, so that's cooked. So this way, when we're zeroing out on the body on both sides, it doesn't matter if my suspension is tilted or if things are funky. 0 is 0, up and down. So that's 0. Now I need 1 degree forward, and boom, I'm right on 1 degree. But this isn't lined up. Check. Alright, I still have 1 degree, and that's moving on me, fucker. Oh, perfect. The hammer vise. Alright, that's level, that's squared there. Let's do it 1 degree. So, that's lined up. There. 1 degree. One degree, perfect. These are just ugly tacks. I go right back and I burn them all in solid. Still on 0 degrees here, so nothing's changing. Good. And if you notice, I take a lot of passes. I burn really, really deep. I don't just glue metal together. I actually am melting the tube, completely concaving in on itself, so it is solid to this. And also the combination thickness of the weld is about 3 times as thick as all the steel combined. So it's, and you can see the passes I took. I sometimes take 2 or 3 passes just to make sure it's really, really thick and solid. Okay, so this is Lauren's bar, and I don't know if you can see the foot welds, but they're solid all the way around, both sides. And I also, where I had the pinholes, where I had the alignment marks, right here, I've gone ahead and redone them again in black. Just so all the marks are confirmed, and that's where your tack welds go in. Just make sure you're 55 inches apart from here to here. The only way you can get that is by the high pressure bow. Okay, I'll show you this after I clean it up. And this is again, this is GS2, Lauren's bar. Okay, this is GS2 again. So this is Lauren's, that's the weld, but here's the A-leg. So those are the welds, and they're fully cooked through. So that's what you guys are going to get like that. So I put the wire wheel on it, and also what I'm going to be doing is on all these tubes, I'm going to be flushing the inside with phosphoric acid. So they'll be pre-fossed internally. Okay, I'll give you guys something. So these are the set holes. These are the ones you drill for the roll bar. And the bottom, most of the problem with a lot of roll bars is the feet come short and you have to drill through right here. On the back side right here is that square brace. So I've omitted that. I've thought past that. So my holes are way down here, and if you look, I leave a gap. That gap won't exist. You bolt these in first, and you bolt them in solid, nut them so they don't move, and then stick your pencil in here, mark your hole, drill the holes there. These are drilled for 7/16. Drill your holes there, and then bolt it tight. And what you'll do is you'll end up bending this bar flush against here. But I did this on purpose so that we miss the brace up here and you go through to actual metal behind here. So it's a better footing. So that's all normal. So just set this in place. And I don't know if you guys can see this gap. I did this gap on purpose because if you look right here, you've got the edge and you've got the body filler that they put in. Problem is, on a lot of Scouts, like on this side, body filler will have pulled away and the actual body can push in. So see the body move? Anyway, so that's why I left this gap right here. It's about a thumb. Oh, you'll find that mark because the center of the bar will seat right here, so it'll be the right place. Remember, mark the center of the Scout, then go 27.5. That's 55 inches midpoint on the hoops. So that'll seat you a thumb away anyway, so you'll be good. You also, I did this on purpose, you also missed this funky ledge right here. So same thing. Okay, bye.